I make good eggs.
Hey Jake, who's your favorite between Jack and Sawyer? Do you like Jack or Sawyer? Who is that? How about Kate or Juliet? Kate? What about Hurley or Miles?
Mommy.
You like Miles? What about Jacob or the Smoke Monster? Do you like the Smoke Monster?
Coco.
The who? Do you like the Smoke Monster? You like the Smoke Monster? Yeah? Okay.
Aw, Jake is cute.
I think he actually said Juliet, not Kate.
I think he said mommy, not Miles.
Why would he say Juliet? Kate is so much more fine than Juliet.
Jake is cute. Let's watch that one more time.
Whoocha! Hya! Hya! Whew, Lily is bound and determined to be in this video. Look behind you. So you gotta make sure you stay out of her way, Cara. Don't get in Lily's way. Hello, welcome to Losties with Judd and Cara. My name is Judd.
I'm Cara.
And tonight we're giving a little instant reaction to Sundown. I expected a sun-centric episode with the title Sundown.
You were wrong.
I was completely wrong. Instead, we got Saeed. I don't care about the cats.
Well, they're gonna have a
little fight. That's Thriller just dominated.
Great.
So we got the reflection right off the start.
Yes. Was there black and white?
I didn't see it. I'm giving up on the black and white thing.
Just reflection.
Yep. But so we see Nadia, and she's married to his brother.
You bring flowers from my wife. I'll give them to you if you want. It's good to see you, Saeed. Good to see you too, brother.
Yes.
Omar.
Yes.
Different.
Not what you'd expect.
Love of his life. Gave her away.
That's right.
Saeed wants some answers.
Right.
And Dogen's talking to him saying there's a scale.
For every man there is a scale. On one side of the scale there is good. On the other side, evil.
The scales for good and evil. It's the first time we've heard good and evil here.
Ah, yes.
Besides
just black and white.
Right. They're now placing values to these sides. And obviously Dogen is saying Jacob is good.
Right.
The man in black is evil.
And Saeed is more evil than good.
You got that awesome fight scene.
I think Saeed was holding the wrong end of the broom. He was like hitting him with the broom end, which wouldn't do a lot of damage. I didn't understand that.
With the bristles?
Yes.
He was trying to do a little cleaning?
Yes. I don't know what his thoughts were there.
Dogen's clock?
Yes.
But I was the ball thing at first. I'm like, oh, they're not going to address it. But sure enough, they did. It was
in the end.
a strange little story from Dogen in the end about his son and the problems of drunk driving.
Yes. Don't drunk drive.
This was a special episode of Lost. Hopefully you learned. Driving drunk makes you go to an island where you only have a ball to remind you of a son you can never see again.
Exactly.
Don't do it. It's official, he can't enter the temple grounds because there's some ash there.
Are you ready?
Why does it have to be me? And you could send Sawyer or Jin or do it yourself.
If I could do it myself, I wouldn't be asking you, Claire.
I'm not sure why Claire couldn't just kick the ash away and have old Man in Black walk in, but...
And why could Claire enter if she's on the bad side?
Claire's one of the things of this episode that's been really interesting because Dogen says she's just a confused girl. Do you think she's not dead then? I've been making the assumptions that she died in season 4. Because to be infected, to go to the dark side, I hate saying it that way, to maybe join the forces of evil, it seemed to me Saeed had to die, and then he was infected and was claimed, right?
I'm still thinking Claire's dead.
Okay, well, that's why this episode was interesting, because I did not get the impression during this episode that she was dead. Dogen didn't say, she died, and then this happened. He said, she's a confused girl.
She's a confused girl, under the influence of an angry man.
Not saying that she's a dead chick claimed by Man in Black.
True. I don't know.
Omar borrowed some money from the wrong people in the alt timeline.
Yes, he did.
And he was trying to get Saeed to help him out, put a little smackdown.
Torture the bad guy.
Iraqi torture style.
Yes.
I got right then and there, and I get the point from this episode, that Saeed was once again being tested. He wanted to bring out the old bad Saeed to do some bad things. And this is the parallel world, where so far we've seen pretty much everyone improved. So for Saeed to fall back into that, wouldn't be correct, because in this parallel world, they're better off.
Right.
Wouldn't you say that so far? They're all better off. Claire, John, Kate. Kate seemed to learn something in her episode. Jack, he's handling the kid better. He's learned from how his father treated him.
Yeah.
But Saeed. So they built a situation where Saeed would have to decide, am I going to be a changed man, or am I going to be the same person?
Well, his woman told him to be a changed man and not go the torture route. His brother had gotten into this mess, and he needed to get himself out of it. We
saw Jack at the hospital.
I know,
Jack
just
flew
briefly.
That little cameo totally reminded me of season 1. It totally reminded me of seeing Sawyer at the police station when Boone was there. Just that feeling that totally reminded me of just, oh hey, there's our other characters. What a coinkydink. So Saeed leaves with the knife that Dogen gives him, and he runs into Kate. And what's the thought that's going through your head?
He's gonna kill Kate.
What's the thought that's going through every viewer's head? Don't plunge the knife into Kate. Or maybe some viewers were saying, plunge the knife into Kate.
What'd I miss?
This whole temple location, the revolving door of the temple, it is beyond annoying. I mean, I think we're done now, because everyone's dead. But, what is this, episode 6? Okay. 6 episodes, that's my limit of one location of going in and out. There were some interesting things in the temple, but I am done. I'm ready to get out of here and not be at this place anymore.
Yes.
And the ridiculousness that everyone just kind of left to and from all the time.
That's going to be a little difficult.
And Kate was never coming back, and then all of a sudden she
What's with that crap?
shows up, and no explanation of why. Miles' line was funny, though.
Sawyer sent you packing, huh?
Which is pretty much true.
His better line was, sure, Claire's here.
Still hot, though.
Miles makes the show.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Miles. What purpose he has anymore.
No,
what they're
he
doing
just
with him.
has the one-liners.
So Dogen says, don't let Locke speak first. Or don't let the person that you see... Okay, of course it's like rando, if you see somebody you once knew, you know is dead. Don't let them talk, just shove this knife right through their chest.
As soon as you see him, plunge this deep into his chest.
Oh, that's swell.
Yeah.
Good notions. Well, anyway, he sees John, and of course he lets John speak before he stabs him.
Hello, Saeed.
Well, he wasn't really in stabbing distance when John spoke, was he?
It wasn't. This is Saeed. He can
You just throw
break
the knife
dance,
at him?
snap someone's neck, you know? He can do anything.
I didn't
Yeah.
take it literally as don't let him speak.
But you should have, because Dogen brought it up at the end. You let him talk first.
Just by the hello, Saeed.
That's all it took, apparently. He's like a snake charmer. He says just a few words and he's got you. That's why it wouldn't have
don't
mattered,
know.
I think, if Sawyer shot him in the head. He'd already started charming him. But Sawyer's
So you
not...
think he really can be killed if he doesn't talk to you first?
I don't know. It's important. Write it down, folks. Don't let MIB talk to you or you're screwed. If you want to kill him, put in some cotton balls. You know, those things they left at the Sonic fence. Put some of those in your ear. Amy can help you out with that. So he offers Saeed anything he wants in the entire world.
Yes. And Saeed says,
I would tell you that the only thing I ever wanted died in my arms.
Nadia. And then in the parallel world, Nadia is saying, why aren't we together? Why did you push me towards your brother? And he's saying,
Because I don't deserve you.
I don't deserve you. So he, at that moment, Saeed is living up to a changed man in the parallel universe. But then things get crazy because Kimi comes out of nowhere. Actually, first, the guy who rolls up in the car and says, Saeed, get in.
Going to pick up the kids?
That's Omar as well. He was Omar in season 4.
oh, I did not remember
on
that.
Kimi's crew, which struck me as odd that, I mean, I'm sure we have Saeed's brother's name right, Omar. But anyway, so there's Omar. He rolls up like, whoa, hey, Omar. And he gets in the car with him, and sure enough, who's making eggs? And
Breakfast.
yeah, who's cooking up breakfast at 4
afternoon.
o'clock in the afternoon? But Martin Kimi.
Hey, you want some eggs? I can make whatever you want, fried, scrambled. You forgot that poacher. What's the poacher? You want poached? Because I could make you some good poached eggs.
No, thank you.
I make good eggs.
I make good eggs. It's like threatening, you know. This is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
I make good eggs.
But it was great to see Kimi again for as long as he lasted.
And he's still a bad guy.
He is a really bad guy. But Saeed, he chose the wrong path.
Yes.
You knew his fate was sealed because in the parallel universe, he chose to be the same man he was in our timeline.
So that meant he was going to be evil in the...
I think so.
Good?
I can't.
From here on out, it's insanity. Saeed killing Dogen.
Yeah.
What did you think of Dogen's sob story?
Oh, that was pretty sad.
But it's so rando last minute. But the interesting point was, his son died in the car accident. In order to save his son, he made a deal with Jacob where his son lived, and Dogen had to come to this island forever.
Right.
And take on this new job.
And never see his son again.
So Jacob could save his son. That's interesting. I don't think Jacob had that kind of power. I guess we saw him, it seemed like save Locke when he fell out the window.
Right.
But that's because Locke had something to do. Just interesting little note. Dogen's son is alive and kicking
Somewhere.
because Jacob saved him and made Dogen go to the island. Weird. But then Dogen died. I mean, it was kind of cool, actually, when he turned to him, so...
Will you choose to stay or go?
I'd like to stay.
Really? That's surprising. Oh, you're going to kill me.
And then he killed him.
I missed that moment.
Well, we were complaining about the new characters and introducing them.
Now
And
they're all
so
dead.
They're dead now. We
Yeah.
don't have to complain about
You're
them
right.
anymore.
7 hours worth, they're toast. I mean, can we really whine? Probably not. And then comes Killer Train Smokey.
Right.
Run! Run!
lot of crazy smokiness happened. Holy crapness happened.
Yes.
There was one bit, I think when Miles ran into a doorway, you see like a guy fly into a wall. I think that they had planned on adding Smokey in that special effects shot because it looked like he had smashed, but I'm not sure. What can we say about the ending? First, our DVR died on the ending, so we missed a minute of it. Oopsie. The ending was insanity. The twisted slow motion Catch a Falling Star song was creepy, holy crap, creepy. I think Mr. Ben Linus is heading to his death. Of course, he's running off to get Saeed, and
right.
Things don't look like... I mean, wow, creepy Saeed.
Yeah, you don't want to be around Saeed anymore.
Ben isn't long for this world, I'm sure.
He deserves it.
Stop that. Intense ending. Obviously, the Man in Black now has his team. Team Black.
He does.
Team MIB. Marching off into the jungle. Somehow Kate joined. Kate just, whoever's walking somewhere she's good with. So she joined that team.
She could sense Sawyer was going to be
right.
there.
Sawyer,
around.
Somewhere in this group, right? I'll just... I'm sure we'll... So they've got Claire and Kate who are going to go at each other now.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Saeed. So I think the whole point of this episode that we saw, Sundown, the whole point, the reason the parallel timeline was in this episode was to demonstrate that Saeed, when given a second chance to change who he is, chose the same dark path. And therefore, that's why he is pure evil in our timeline, in the island timeline. In the parallel timeline, he chose that same dark path, and that's why he's with the Man in Black.
So
Thoughts?
don't you think that Kate could be similar? We still don't know, really. I mean, she did one halfway good thing, but she's still
spun back
on the run, and
she spun back and helped out Claire.
I don't know if that fully redeems her.
But Jack definitely changed. Locke absolutely changed.
Yep.
We're knowing who's lining up with Team Jacob that way.
That's true.
Well, holy crap, Sundown.
Yep.
What are you giving it?
A B.
A flat B?
Yep.
You know, without that ending, I'd probably agree, but that ending was insane awesomeness. I'll go with a B+.
You guys just have to be a little higher.
That's how it goes. No, really, without that ending, it would have been a flat B. What an ending. Holy crap. All right, folks. Bye!